Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the first few days of December 2015. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, this is going to be one of the shorter shows that we do due to some canceled basketball games that you'll see about in the Hoops Corner. So let's get right to it, and it'll happen right after this.
My name is Tom Kennedy, and I'm here at a basketball game with the Duncanville Panthers and Pantherettes, where the Pantherettes just won their game. We're always excited about watching the Duncanville basketball teams and sport teams play. We're an avid sports fan and been that way for about 23 years we've lived here. We enjoy these games and being part of the Duncanville athletic scene. The football games are good, but football's over and we're ready for some basketball, and we're just excited about being here, and we're ready for some hoops.
Hoops? Did you say hoops? We gotcha hoops. Right here in the Hoops Corner on Duncanville Weekly News with all the highlights from the latest Duncanville Panther and Pantherette basketball games and a peek at upcoming games. The Hoops Corner is brought to you by James Memorial Chapel, Duncanville's only home-owned funeral home. Leon Miller Commercial Real Estate Properties on Main Street. Need some space? Call Leon at 972-709-7181. Fry Integra Insurance Services, your hometown insurance agency for 30 years for all insurance types. Call 972-296-9786 for John or Todd. By the Wolverton Company, serving Duncanville's heating and cooling needs for longer than anybody can remember. 972-296-COOL. Jim McDonald's State Farm Insurance Agency, right here in Duncanville on Main Street. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Jim are there.
By Roma's Italian Bistro, right in the heart of Duncanville at Center and Main Streets, serving authentic Italian cuisine. They deliver. Call 972-298-5900. By Glow Family Dental, where your smile is a top priority. They are right here on Wheatland. By the Duncanville Parks and Recreation Department, where they have something for almost everybody, almost every day.
And by Ambit Energy. You have power options. Call Energy Specialist Don McBurnett at 214-918-9981. You'll be glad you did. And now, in the Hoops Corner, here's John with all the Hoops highlights.
Hello, Duncanville basketball fans, and welcome back to the Hoops Corner. Well, the Panthers and the Pantherettes are still underway to some extent, as you'll see in the Pantherette highlights, which we'll get to right now.
Well, for the first time I can remember, not one, but two teams on the Pantherette schedule forgot to put the Pantherettes on their schedule. So the game with South Lake Carroll here was not played. Then the Pantherettes have played Bishop Lynch on the Friday after Thanksgiving for 34 years. But not this year for similar reasons, I guess. But finally the Pantherettes have a game, and it's at Skyline, a team that the Pantherettes whipped last year, but they went on to be a state finalist. And early on, Tay scores on a break using a great fake pass. Then Rosie makes the good pass to Starr for a point-blank hoop. And it's 5-0 after the first minute and a half of play. Zay grabs a rebound and finds Rosie, and she banks in a hoop. Tay gets it to Sierra, and she scores in the lane. And then Zay makes a great move on a break to score. And she was fouled. And after one, it's 19-11, Pantherettes. In the second quarter, C finds Maddie for two. And Tay spots Zay, who gets the friendly rim roll. Then Maddie goes left on a fast break hoop for a 15-point lead. Then, right place, right time, Maddie scores on Rosie's inbound pass. Then she spots Zay for two more as the lead just grows and grows. Rosie's on an assist roll, and she feeds Star for two. Naya Thomas feeds Sierra for the basket. And at the half, it's 37-20, Pantherettes. Sierra opens the second half with a score in the post. And State Senator Royce West is in the house. Zay just has three to beat, and she does. And her daddy likes it. After three, it's 61-28, Pantherettes. Between quarters, Coach Self Morgan visits with her players. Star opens the fourth quarter with a running hoop. And Rabaya Lott can't find anybody to pass to, so when in doubt, shoot. And she does, and it's a rainbow for three. Sierra dishes to Maddie for two. And then Tiara Franklin makes a good pass to Anaya Thomas for two more. And then she takes another pass, and Anaya makes that bucket also. With the clock expiring, Nisha shoots it. And we wouldn't be showing you unless it went in. Final, Pantherettes 81 and the Skyline Lady Raiders 41. Maddie had 20, Star 15, Zay 14, and C had 12, and 12 Pantherettes were in the scoring column. The Pantherettes are now 13-0 on the season and ranked number one in the state.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
During the Christmas break of the schools, some folks need something to do, and the Duncanville Parks and Recreation Department has an answer. It's called Winter Break Camp. It's at 201 James Collins Boulevard in Duncanville at the Parks and Recreation Center. And it runs from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. December the 23rd to New Year's Eve, except, of course, for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. It's for ages 6 through 13 and includes sports, arts and crafts, games, and movies. For more information, contact the Parks and Recreation Department at 972-780-7050. There's an early registration discount through December the 18th.
Well, we're coming up on the holiday season, and the UIL requires teams to take 10 days off sometime, and most all take 10 days off between Christmas and New Year's around that time. With that in mind, the Pantherettes have the following schedule.
On Friday, December the 4th, Brian Adams will be in town to play the Pantherettes, 6:30, Sandra Meadows. Then on Tuesday the 8th, the Pantherettes will travel over to Arlington Martin for a 6 o'clock game. On Friday, December the 11th, the Pantherettes will start District 8 6A action at Grand Prairie for also a 6 o'clock game. And then on Tuesday the 15th, they will be at DeSoto for a 6 o'clock game.